Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another video. I'm going to be scrapping some photos of my favorite little fur baby, Holly Bell, and I'll be using a kit by ForeverJoy Designs at the Lily Pad called For the Record. I'm going to start out with just the two photos, and I'm looking down at the chair sideways, and this is like my favorite position that she gets in when she's very comfortable and she stretches out and shows her belly. And I really need to actually take these photos and do a comparison layout from when we first got her, because I have some photos of her as a little baby kitten and she laid like that then. So she makes me want to take a nap when I see her like that. I can't stand it and I want to rub her belly, and usually she'll let me rub her belly for a few minutes, sometimes even longer. It just depends on how, I guess how cranky she is that day. But so I am using the paper that has the concentric circles, kind of like a record, and I've started out and I just like stair-stepped the photos, and I'm kind of building from that center circle outwards. So I've added some metal, so you see the metal today, and I've added some string for some depth, a little bit of thickness to the layout. And I'm just going to keep adding little pieces here and there. I've added a couple of pieces of ephemera already, and that little tag will go right there, and I'm just going to turn it just to the right a tad. I'm going to add some flare. And then that fun pinwheel kind of flower, or accordion flower actually, that has the jewel in the center, and then that flower that has the jewel in the center. I love both of those. And so I'm just balancing out the left side with a flower over there, and it has that blue teal color, so I add this piece to kind of start balancing that color out. And I'm going to pull it underneath where I have the little arrow that says remember. And you know, while I do like to scrap my pet, my sweet little baby, with pet themed kits, and ForeverJoy does have some fantastic pet kits, sometimes I like to use, just generic kind of digital scrapbooking kits and just build my layout from there. And I chose this particular collection because of the brown of the chair, and so everything's kind of soft on the layout, but the photo with her in it, she just kind of pops out because she's got that very striking black and white coloring of a tuxedo cat. And as I'm recording this, she is in the corner by my desk, and she's got her nose tucked underneath her little paw, and she's adorable. She likes to be by her mama as much as I like having her. So I've added her name down at the bottom. Her name is Holly Bell. She's a Christmas cat, so we named her Holly, and then Bell for a bell, but we used Bell like a Southern belle as her middle name, and that's what I call her, Holly Bell. And I just moved the location of those layers so they were actually underneath that wire word today. And I'm pulling out the paint some more and actually duplicating it and moving it in some other places too, just to pull in some dark. I felt like it really needed it with how dark her fur is. And that's going to be it. Here's the close-up of the finished layout. Turned out so cute. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to share and also subscribe, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy scrapping.